Hi everybody. I'm just letting you guys know that the chip-in giveaway will be canceled this Saturday, as I got a stomach flu or something, and I'm going to bed. I'm going back to bed. It's like 10 in the morning right now, but we'll do it next Saturday. I'm sorry if anybody was expecting it, but I just gotta feel better when I'm gonna do the live giveaway thing. So we'll do it next Saturday. So it's like it will be August 17th today when I put out today's the 16th, but tomorrow's the 17th. But yeah, so it'll be next weekend, 12 o'clock Pacific time, 12 p.m., like noon, 12. But I'm sorry if anybody was expecting this today, but we'll see you next weekend. I might be able to do another carving to chip in for the chip-in giveaway too within that time. I think the stomach flu only should last a couple days, I think. So I'm just going to go to bed for a couple days and take it easy. But here's a beachcombing video that I did yesterday when I was feeling good. And sorry to disappoint people, but I'm just not feeling good enough. So the giveaway will be next 7 days after August 17th. Yeah, so anyways, see you later. You know, I haven't really been beachcombing much this summer, because there has not been much wood on the beach. And by the looks of it, I made a video saying I'll be doing some beachcombing coming up here, because we had big landslide up in the mountains, up in the, oh, and I see a nice old piece of cedar. Oh, that's a nice piece of cedar. There's been a mudslide, and all the wood was coming down the Fraser River, but it looks like absolutely zero of it has washed up. And it's kind of windy down here, so but that's a nice chunk of cedar, man. You know, I haven't carved all the cedar I've been carving lately. I just left my chainsaw shop. I carved that raven. All the cedar I've been carving lately has been second or third growth. I have some first growth stuff with my Dremel carvings, but man, it would just see this. This is the nice cedar to carve. This is the piece I was talking about. Look at this. That's what I miss carving right there. Nice tight rings, holds way better detail. Here's that piece, and I can see down here. Here's the piece that somebody cut off. Maybe I'll carry this back for yeah, I can carry this across the road, no problem. Yeah, I'll get this when I go. I'll take this. There hasn't been much wood for me to beachcomb because, well, what was it? So summer, spring, summer. At the end of last spring, this spring, the high tides took most of the wood away. Didn't bring it, it took it. Here's a piece of cottonwood bark. So here's another piece. Here's a root piece. Looks like a cow head right there. Looks like a rotted cow head. See the hole, the friggin' eye? So from that big flood, I know there's a piece of bark. That big flood, I know that they had a trap to trap all up country. A trap to trap all the wood. I just throw this up there, and then the government cleans up along there. So lots of the wood didn't even actually make it down. I think I forget. You could just Google BC landslide. I forget the name of it. The slide. But I think most of that wood was the reason the landslide happened was because that there was a forest fire there and all the trees caught fire. And tell you the truth, I think it was just mostly pine anyways. There's some Douglas fir, lots of pecker poles, like skinnier logs. So the forest fire killed the trees, then the roots die, then the ground gets weak. So then that's why the big slide happened, because of the forest fire. There's an odd piece of bark. Maybe a little bit of it has washed up, because I haven't been down here in a long time, but I'm seeing some bark. But when this fall, or I don't know when, the faucets, high tides or whatever. Here's a piece of bark. Some of that wood's going to come down here. Now here's a pretty neat piece. It's a root piece, but it's got bug holes in there. So I call this like a root skin. See all the bug holes? I'm going to give this a wider view. So anyways, lots of the wood didn't come down. Something like this might have been from there. I'm looking for a burnt piece. Well, here's a burnt piece of wood. Look at this big stump. So here's a burnt piece of wood, so that could have come from it. Yeah, when I see that slide, I was like, oh no, it's terrible for the country, but hey, it's Mother Nature, so bring on the free wood. But looks like there's not much here. That's okay. Tons of little pieces of bark I'm seeing. So there probably won't be much more beachcombing till the fall time, when we get some storms in here, right? You get the storms, that brings in the wood. So this would be like a good piece for a wood spirit. See how it's flat there? Perfect wall hanger. See? This is a piece of Douglas fir or something, and it's burnt. So this could be from that landslide, but this has been in the no, that's not. That's an older piece. But yeah, so lots of that wood too is caught along the side of the riverbanks. So once we get like some, I don't know, the faucets or whatever it's called. I'm not sure if I'm talking properly. But once you get the water really running down the rivers, creating high tides in the rivers. Yeah, this winter, this fall, when it rains lots, you know, and then all the rain comes down the mountains, comes down the river, the tide gets higher in the river and grabs all the wood alongside of the banks. Sorry. Half of you probably thinking like, who the hell is this friggin'? What's this guy talking about? So, yeah, I don't know. Look at this twisty piece. I'm just looking for a piece. Well, I'm going to take that cedar when I go. Look at that twisty piece. That's kind of neat. Root piece. Oh no, that's I don't know what that is. That's burnt too. Hope everybody's doing good, enjoying the summertime, because it's coming to an end. I'm going to be kind of happy when fall gets here. Get the nice colors of the trees and all that stuff. I am thinking about taking a trip up to Powell River. Yep, not much wood around here at all. Now this is a strange piece. It stays strange because that bark is, oh, I don't know what it is. But I'll go like this, see if I can stand it up. See, it's wide grain. Sick of carving wide grain. That's why I'd like to get some nice old cedar. I do got a big, huge, old first growth cedar log at my shop, but I don't know why I haven't carved it. Maybe just because, I don't know. I just don't know. There's another piece that would be good for a wall hanger because it's flat on the back. I just came down here to come down here basically. Here's the Live Life carving. Still here. Every winter I think it's going to get washed. Hey, here's a burl. Found a burl. I found a burl. This would be like a root burl. This is the wood. No, I can carve that. Nice and clean there. I can carve a wood spirit right down here. So I will take that. Live life, everybody. Here's a nice piece of cedar. See, somebody puts the rocks in for the ice. I gotta bring my saws down here, clean it up, carve some more depth into it. Anyways, yeah, so I'll keep this burl here. Found one treasure. I could carve a wood spirit right here. This is the nicer piece of the burl, I think. Or what else could you carve on it? I don't know. You're probably seeing all different sorts of things. This is a hard piece of wood. The root wood. I think this would be the better side. So what I'll try and do is, how deep does that crack go? Yeah, I think I'd carve this side right here and leave that natural color. Then it's a good wall hanger too. Just carve that little stump off there. That will sit flat on the wall. You know, you can carve the face here depending on that crack. You know, when I first started wood carving, if a piece of wood had a crack on it, I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't. There's no way I'm carving that. That's cracked. But then a friend on Vancouver Island said, Jordy, why, like, wood cracks, man. That's what it does. And it lets people know that it's a real carving, not just this bullshit plastic resin shit. So anyways, I gotta go home and clean my backyard, mow the lawn, and do weed eating. It looks like a friggin' junkie's backyard, but so I gotta do that. Otherwise, I'd carve this. Maybe I'll carve this tomorrow, make a video of it for next week. Here's a good screenshot right here. Let's see. Right there. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'll just leave that there, come back and get it. So that's a neat little treasure. Here's a nice piece of cedar. Oh yeah, I brought a knife down here to show you guys chipping wood, but I don't know if I'll use it because I don't have my tripod. I can't find my beachcombing tripod. It's been so long since I've done it. Who knows where that thing is gone? So I think we're best just to clamshells. Actually, kids I know was putting little succulents in these little plants in these clamshells, and they're selling them. Maybe I'll collect some of these shells when I go, because there's lots here and they're big, for them to put their succulents in and sell them. Kids where I live. So I'll put this here to remind me to grab some of those. I don't think I'll get that cedar chunk. I know where it is. Yeah, I can see a nice piece of bark here. I have a feeling all this stuff, well, I don't know. I can see bark a million miles away. I got the eye for it. Hey, that's a nice piece. Ooh, that's a beauty. No bug holes on the back. Yep, taking it. And we got the chip-in giveaway this Saturday on my birthday. Turning 51 years old. Oh boy. Now I think I see a piece of bark right in there. Let's go see if that's bark. Yeah, it'll be a wide piece if it is. And it sure looks like cottonwood bark to me. No, that's Douglas fir bark. Now, I have carved Douglas fir bark. It looks neat. It looks like you're carving a steak with all these fat veins through it. But man, this stuff is like carving fiberglass. It's so itchy. So itchy. There's another piece of bark. Here's a nice piece of bark. That's a nice one. This stuff's not cheap. I've kind of avoided all the Facebook groups and stuff like that. I just get too annoyed. But I set up a girl to sell bark from Alaska. But then I kind of told her to beat it because, well, I'll just leave it at that. But she's still selling the bark, making huge money. I just think she, because I don't do this YouTube to, well, I make money, I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I don't make as much as half of you guys probably think I make. Like if I didn't sell my carvings too, yes, I'd be going to work every day. Well, not every day, but I'd be going to work more than I do. Anyways, this is a nice, here's another root skin. So that's a pretty neat piece. But it's got little bug holes in it. So, like, when I started wood carving, I would get nice pieces like this. And I'd paint it because I started painting. I didn't like my paintings. And I started painting koi fish on pieces like this. Then I started wood burning. I said, why am I not carving the koi fish on there to make them actually look round? Because to paint something, here's another piece of bark. To paint something to make it look round is not that easy to do. But that's a very good piece of bark. But I don't need it. So I started wood carving. And that's how I got into wood carving. Because it's a lot easier to make something look round, wood carving, than it is painting. Like doing the shading and stuff like that. That's a neat piece. I wonder what they use this for. See, they got the things cut out. What's that called? I don't know. Something the way they notch that out like that. Here's a neat piece. too cracked for me. I already got enough pieces. Now for all you beginning beachcombers, or here's a nice piece of cedar. It's a good way to identify the wood by the bark. So I just take a picture of that, go home and study it. I know that's cedar, but just check the bark. Yeah, there's lots of bark along here. Like, look at this stuff. That'd be a nice piece if you didn't have the bug holes. Or sometimes those are woodpecker holes. Those are bug holes. I'll just take these two pieces. Yeah, so I think lots of these branches and stuff, little things, are from the landslide. I looked in the mirror here and I realized how black my face was from doing the Show Susie band on that Raven piece. Let's see if it's still black. From the char, I don't know if you guys can see. But anyways, hello, how you doing? Hi there, hello. Years back, I don't know if I was filming for YouTube or not yet, but I was way down there. Yeah, lots of the stuff's from the floods, I think. But I don't know if I was filming or not, if it was on YouTube, but I was trying to get a piece out stuck in the rocks up here. And I was like, man, what is that? So I'd be up here and I'd be trying to pull out a piece from the rock. I'm like, what is that friggin' smell? Fucking stinks like rotten shit. I don't know what rotten shit smells like, but... And then I looked down and I was standing on a rotting dead seal. Yeah. Gross. Yeah, it was rotting all right. So yeah, there will be some once it starts raining more here. That's a nice block of cedar, nice shake block. For sure. So that's what they used to make the shakes out of here. Well, they still do, actually. There will be lots more beachcombing videos this fall when the store comes in. Bring it on. Bring it on. I got enough wood, man. I'm loaded. I got tons of it. But you can always get more. Anyways, here's the pieces of bark I got. That one's got a pretty big crack down the side. I don't think I'll take this one. I'll leave it up there. But this one's a beauty. It's kind of got a different color to it. So, you know, like, say if this was a cedar log, Douglas fir, it grows different in different areas. So, like, I think it kind of more towards Haida Gwaii, more towards Alaska. The cedar's like darker chocolate. So it grows different in different areas. So this could have come from friggin' California for all I know. It looks darker than the bark that I normally get. Like with a reddish tint. I got my knife, I could cut into it, but yeah, here I'm going to put the phone down for a second. I can't put it on the tripod, but I'm just going to chip at it with my knife. Stand by. Yeah, so I don't know Like, there's no bug holes on the back. There's no bug holes on the side. There's no bug holes here. But there's bug holes there. Those dark spots, that's like worm shit. But this is really dark. It's kind of darkish red. Who knows? It might not even be cottonwood bark. Could be a different type of bark. But I guess I'll still keep it, see if I can carve it. There's ways to hide the bug holes. Anyways, see those dark spots? Yeah, wear your dust mask when you're carving worm shit wood. Worm shit wood, that's a new one. Anyways, how long is this video? 25 minutes long. I really don't care and watch how long my videos are. Just a nice day to be out here. I'm gonna walk back to that burrow. If I see any neat pieces, I'll stop. Now, where the hell were those clam shells? I know I already looked at this piece. Anyways, see, this is a neat piece. I know it's cedar, but if you look at this, oh, oops. If you look at this, look how old and gray it looks. I think I'm going to take this, make a video. Look at this old gray piece of wood. Let's make it look cool with our Dremel. Perfect wall hanging piece. Flat on the back. Carve a wood spirit to the right down there. Perfect. I might even carve this tomorrow. Okay, so I got this. I got this piece. Nice and dry too. I got that piece of bark. And I gotta get that root burl. I'm not going to take any shells. I don't think they're. There are some big shells. I better grab a couple for them. Let's see. It's all about the kids. Are they too brittle? Yeah, they're pretty brittle. That's a weird one. See that bump inside there? Let's break it. Oh, it's full of sand. That one is too. Yeah, I'll take these for the kids. Why not? So some shells. That stuff in the root ball. That's it, everybody. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go mow my lawn. Hope everybody's doing good, and see you next time. More beachcombing this fall, that's for sure. Now I took the wood up by the road there. I was waiting there for 5 minutes because the ferry's unloading and the cars are still, I think there's like been 3 ferries pulled up at one time or something. I just don't know. But anyways, what's the rush? What's the rush, Jordy? But sitting here looking at that cedar like that's driving me nuts. It might not be that brown. That could just be from it being weathered in the sun, salt water. Anyways, what's the rush? No rush here.